This is Blake with Incrediwear. What you're about to hear is one of the most intense stories we've ever come across regarding one person's struggle and journey with their health. I'm here today with one of our customers, James Cook. Now, James's story is extreme, and Incrediwear has played a significant role in helping him along the way. After you hear his story and the intense struggles that James has gone through, I want you just to imagine for yourself what Incrediwear can do for you and for others who navigate more common aches and pains throughout their day. James, thanks for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Let's start at the beginning here. Before we talk about Incrediwear, could you share with us a bit of just the utterly astounding journey you've been through with your health?
Well, I was 25 and I was accepted into the University of Texas at Austin, and I had just arrived to start my first semester. And we were playing flag football just with some people that I had met in the first week. I went running out for a pass. The ball hit my hand, dropped to the ground, and I just turned around and started running back to the huddle. And a girl pointed at my finger and was like kind of speechless. And she goes, "Oh my God, look at your hand." And I looked at my hand, and all 5 fingers of my right hand, they had all broken. The bones in my hand had actually shot through the skin. I looked at it and I thought, that should hurt, wouldn't you think? But I had no pain whatsoever. And so a friend took me to the ER. They bandaged up my hand. A doctor came in and he said, "You're 25. How did your hand break like this?" And so they did several tests, found out that I had extreme osteoporosis. So I was admitted to the hospital. A different specialist would come into my room, do their tests. And so finally an endocrinologist came in. I've never seen an actual patient with Cushing's disease, but it's the only thing I can think of that might have been the cause of your issues. And then they were able to determine how much cortisol was in my body. And cortisol is the hormone in your body that is produced to deal with any pain or stress that you come under. And they said, you would literally not feel pain. You can break your hand and not feel anything. And nobody in history had ever survived 10 years or longer and had Cushing's disease. They said, well, you have probably 4 to 6 months to live.
How old were you again?
25.
You were 25 and they said you have 4 to 6 months to live.
Yes. And because I had had this severe osteoporosis, there was one day where I literally woke up and I couldn't move anymore. I could hardly get out of the bed. And they said, unfortunately, you will probably never walk again. And then they put me in a nursing home. I was there for around 1.5 years. That scared me more, I think, than anything else had. I was determined to walk again. I didn't care how.
You've had all these incredible, literally rock you to the core diagnoses here. Yeah. You know, gonna die, never gonna walk again, you could have your legs amputated. You're determined that you're gonna walk, and you're determined that you're gonna get out of this nursing home. How did Incrediwear become a part of this journey?
Well, after I got out of the nursing home, I had kind of graduated to a walker at that point, but it allowed me to very slowly get to where I wanted to go. And I happened to be in a sporting goods store looking for shoes, and the man who was helping me, he was asking why I was using the walker and all that, and I explained a little to him. And he said, well, I'm actually really familiar with this company. It's called Incrediwear, and they have braces for all different parts of your body. They'll support you. They're made from kind of a cutting-edge technology, and you should give them a look. So the day that I was looking for shoes, I didn't get shoes, but I went home with this knowledge about Incrediwear. And I looked on the computer and I started reading the stories. I saw how Incrediwear was different in their approach to helping people with the support that they gave you in terms of all the different parts of your body. It was different than just a regular wrap or, bandage of that sort. It had far out technology, but I was willing to give it a shot. My circulation in my right foot was extremely bad, so I got the socks, and then my back had started crunching in on itself, so I got the back brace as well. And they became what I would wear every day in order to allow me to do a little more every day.
Can you describe the first moment when you noticed that Incrediwear was doing something unexpected, something to really help you?
It was awesome. With the Incrediwear, when I was wearing it, it allowed me a greater freedom to do what I wanted to do within reason, but it allowed me to feel like I had a life once more.